Hey guys, welcome back to the only video on YouTube where by watching this, you get 100 years of just okay luck. We're talking real low stakes luck here, like don't be expecting any $1 million lottery tickets or anything like that. More like you get a good night's sleep even though you were kind of up a little late. How are y'all doing? Running out of things to watch on Netflix yet? The wells of Hulu and Amazon Prime have run dry? Are you actually considering downloading Quibi? Well, hold your horses there, buckaroo, because there's another streaming service to consider. Pureflix. Sent from the heavens above to provide your family with some good old wholesome Christian American values that most likely stars David A.R. White.
Hi, I'm David A.R. White, co-founder and managing partner of Pureflix Entertainment.
Seriously, this guy has his dirty little fingers in everything. Look at those filthy little sausages.
Dirty little fingers.
Before we fully jump into Pureflix and David A.R. White's cinematic universe, I wanted to give you some updates on the channel. You may have noticed I've been streaming a little on YouTube, but after my first stream crashed when YouTube went down and my second stream got copy-striked, I've decided to move more of my live streaming over to Twitch. So feel free to follow me over there. I'm Panda Ghost on Twitch. We can hang out, chat, play Animal Crossing or other video games. I really like interacting with you guys, so if you want to have some like live stream hangout sessions, jump on over to Twitch. I'm also going to be giving away stickers for free from my Twitch channel. Here's probably a photo, maybe I'll take a nice photo of them. But they're gonna be free. I'll cover shipping and stuff. I'm just gonna toss it in an envelope and ship it out. So if you wanna get your hands on some of the free stickers, head on over and drop a follow on my Twitch channel so you can catch my giveaway stream. It'll probably be next week sometime, probably Tuesday. I'll post in the community section on YouTube to keep people updated on when I'm thinking about doing that, as well as Twitter and Discord, probably Instagram. I'll try to post there more. Cool. Self-promotion done. Let's get into Pureflix. Pureflix started out as a faith-based film production company. You probably have heard of their big breakout film, God's Not Dead. You know the movie where two dudes stand around a dead body and talk about how today is a day of celebration?
What happened here tonight is a cause for celebration.
But they had a long history of producing films way back into the early 2000s, like Holy Man Undercover, where our guy David A.R. White plays not just one, but two roles. In the movie, David plays an Amish man who goes to Hollywood to become an actor and meets up with David in his other role as conspiracy theorist crazy man Brian. So crazy David A.R. White tries to get Amish David A.R. White to put biblical subliminal messages in television ads.
Minor side effects may include neuralgia, neuropathy, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, unnatural rapid eye movement paralysis, paranoia, Jesus saves, and vertigo. Also observed were the 10 Commandments.
It's a very weird movie, and the great part is, it's not racist at all.
Hey, what's up, man? My name is Pinky, and this is the thumb.
Basically, after having all these cinematic gems under David A.R. White's belt, he decided to take his own shot at starting a streaming network. And it might be one of the biggest collections of some of the worst films of all time. I should probably note here, these movies aren't bad because they're Christian movies. They're bad because they're just bad. Like, let's take a look at the trailer for the horror movie Divination.
Honey, what's wrong?
What kind of Snapchat-ass scary filter did they put on her face there? I am obsessed with the special effects in this movie. Seriously, every frame of this movie is filled to the brim with some of the most bonkers CGI.
Yesterday, he started seeing things when he was awake.
Jess, some people can tap into it and change things. You have that gift.
Open your eyes, Jason.
Open your eyes!
It's a visual feast, and I love it. Especially those cursed Pan's Labyrinth eye hands. What's going on there? That's just the cherry on top.
And dreams are back.
Same ones.
Yeah. I keep seeing you in danger, but I can't do anything.
I swear to God, anytime you see a shot of someone in a car and you see a little too much of the driver's side window, a car is 2 seconds from T-boning them. I don't care what kind of movie it's in. It could be a feel-good family flick, but if Deborah is in her minivan and I see a little too much of that window, I'm screaming at my TV. Deborah, look out! Did she just stop in the middle of an intersection to adjust her mirror? What's going on with the truck driver? Just cruising along in his big rig through a suburban neighborhood at 100 miles an hour? Whoa! Hit a speed bump there. One other thing I found while exploring the world of Pureflix is the massive amount of animal-based movies. Seriously, all of these? We're just on the first page. So if you've been missing out on your Air Bud or Air Buddies cinematic content, Pureflix got your back. Another movie I had the displeasure of watching was Audacity, where the movie is honestly just 45% clips from the screenwriter's YouTube channel, where he tries to catch people in gotcha-style questions regarding their support of the LGBT community.
Watch this. I noticed when I came up, you two were kissing in public. You are obviously gay.
Do you think homosexuals should be allowed to be married?
Definitely, 100%.
Do you think people are born with tendencies to commit adultery? Fornicate and commit adultery. It comes naturally to us. Does that make sense?
It does.
So do you think the same is the same with homosexuality? People are born with a nature that does what they want to do rather than what God says?
The other 55% of the movie is filled with some great bits, like the stand-up sequence that opens the movie.
Time for change is now. So we're going to change American football to rugby. And helmets for wimps.
It's funny because he sounds like Obama. An interesting trend I noticed is like, you know how Hollywood likes to release twin movies? You know, two movies that have a vaguely similar plot and tend to be released around the same time? Pureflix even does that. Like A Man Called John and Brother White. These two movies feature a white preacher who is forced to move to a black church. I'm sure it's as racially sensitive as other Pureflix content.
Just because I can't afford you anymore doesn't mean they're going to send you back to Mexico. Portugal.
Hola, Consuela. Headed back to Mexico, huh?
So, in A Man Called John, our main character John is deemed a little too excited about worshiping God, so his own church kicks him out.
There's a petition going around to have John removed from the church.
John, the folks around here just don't understand your method of celebrating.
His passion is honestly troubling his children even.
Why can't he be like normal dads?
That's not how God made him. You really embarrassed the kids this time.
Are you embarrassed? I can't help it. I mean, when I feel the Spirit, it just flows out of me.
And all that running around and screaming and hollering.
So you're putting me out of the church.
I'm tired of moving.
Doesn't this make the church kind of bad? Like, they're kicking out a guy for worshiping too loudly. Doesn't that make them kind of an antagonist for John? I feel like that really sends a weird message to our viewer. And because of this, as a punishment, they send him to a black church?
Promise I won't do it again. Right? I'll control it.
Son, this is a good thing. It's a promotion for you.
I can't believe you won't stay and meet Pastor Carson.
Now, how embarrassing is this? The bishop's gonna send down a white pastor to a black church.
Now, Brother White, starring David A.R. White, takes a different approach to the premise. Instead of having too much fire and passion for the Lord, our hero, Brother White, is cursed with being kind of just an awkward pastor.
Remember, Jesus loves you. I want you to test drive in a brand new, victorious you.
Also, one of the actors in this, he's in a lot of other Pureflix movies, but he's always like the devil or an evil lawyer.
I hate what people like your clients stand for and what they're doing to our society.
So it's really hard to take him seriously playing a good guy televangelist in this movie. In Brother White, after getting kicked out and losing his position as assistant to the assistant pastor, he has moved to a church in Atlanta where he has to learn how to connect with a predominantly black church.
Yes! Yeah! Can you feel the Holy Spirit coming up on through you? Do you feel it? Oh!
See, they are totally two different movies. In addition to all the movies, Pureflix has also dipped their toes in the television space. Like with such hits as Malibu Dan, the Family Man, or Malibu Dan, the Family Man Reloaded, which for some reason is a different show? Is this a Sweet Life versus Sweet Life on Deck sort of situation? Malibu Dan is a fun for the whole family type show that's shot almost entirely on green screen, where we get some really great jokes, like this one on millennials.
Well, I've been trying to read up on millennials. You know, what they wear, how they talk, what's important to them. I made a bunch of notes. Things like doing laundry, cooking dinner, that's called adulting. But it's a bad thing. They don't know that chicken comes on a bone, they can't make their own sandwiches, and they have the attention span of a goldfish.
Good comedy, right on the pulse of today. Basically, Malibu Dan is a show where David A.R. White plays a dad that's just trying to be a good father, while also maintaining his crazy career as a television show host. And don't get that confused with Hitting the Brakes, where David A.R. White plays a man who's just trying to be a good father, while also maintaining his crazy career of being a bed and breakfast owner. And don't get that confused with the show Finding Love in Quarantine, where David A.R. White plays a single dad that's just trying to be a good father, while also maintaining his crazy career, all during a pandemic. Seriously, this show was created, written, cast, shot, all during the coronavirus pandemic. Now, I'm sure that quick turnaround time didn't affect the quality of the TV show whatsoever.
Gracie, do you see my phone? Gracie. Gracie, I need to talk to you about this.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you.
What you doing on the computer there, David? I love that it's just business stuff, you know? Like progress reports, business travel, documents. What Pureflix seems to have mastered here is find a concept that's already been done, slap David A.R. White in there trying to be a good father, and you got a show, baby! That thing has already been ordered for a full season. I can't wait for the Pureflix version of Breaking Bad, where David A.R. White plays a man who's just trying to be a good father, while also maintaining his career as being one of the biggest producers of methamphetamine in the North American region. Honestly, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface on Pureflix, and there are tons of movies or TV shows that could each have their own video. So let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see a specific one. That's probably going to be it for this video. I want to shout out Namjoon, Broke My Sternum, for their comment on my last video. It's true. R.I.P. the one free hat. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe if you're new here. I have a Twitter, Instagram that I'm going to really try to post more on. You can jump in the Discord, chat, send me videos. That's also where, if we're doing a Twitch stream, where you can submit videos you want me to watch. I'm going to go get a haircut now, so I'll see you later.
Look at those filthy little sausages.